Hidden among the limestone mountains is a market unlike any other. Every Sunday, thousands of people from remote villages gather here. This isn't a tourist attraction. There are no tickets, no performances, no shows, just real people, real traditions, and one of the oldest markets in the mountains. Today, we're visiting Meo Vac Market, one of the most unique ethnic markets in northern Vietnam. While some people arrive by motorbike, many others still walk long distances from remote villages, and many people bring umbrellas with them in case it rains. Even though they have to walk for hours, they all seem happy and excited to come to the market.
I am about to go to the inside the market, and you can see out here there are a lot of moped and scooter. I'll show you behind me.
Meo Vac Market is surprisingly large and is divided into 4 main areas. Outside, local people sell fresh vegetables, fruits, and livestock such as pigs, chickens, and cows. Meanwhile, inside the market building, visitors can find food stalls, traditional clothing, and daily supplies.
Nãy giờ đi rồi nãy cho nãy lì lọ. Có bộ giữa chuyên khoản à? Sa giữa của chị ta. Của chị tao cho nhẹ, của tao lấy nhẹ nè. Nãy chị gì bằng lọc, cái gì mà lọc cái gì?
After a few minutes of exploring the outdoor market, I discovered that most vendors here only accept cash and don't use digital banking. With no cash left in my wallet, I had to hop on a motorbike taxi and travel about 10 minutes to the nearest ATM before returning to the market. As you can see, local people sell a wide variety of homegrown vegetables, including mustard greens, water spinach, cabbage, and green beans. There are also plenty of fresh fruits such as watermelons, pears, pineapples, grapes, and many others. One interesting thing about this market is that bargaining is completely normal, so visitors are welcome to negotiate the price of the produce they buy. Another thing I really like is that many fruit vendors will happily let you taste their fruit before making a purchase. Like many traditional markets in the mountains, the livestock section is always the busiest part of the market. As you can see, some people only bring 1 or 2 chickens to sell, so they simply carry them by hand and stand along the roadside near the market building. For larger animals, such as pigs and cows, they are usually tied with ropes and gathered in separate areas specifically reserved for livestock trading. Most of the pigs sold in this section are breeding piglets, so buyers carefully examine them before making a purchase. It is common to see people gathering in circles around the animals, checking their condition and bargaining over the price before deciding which ones to take home. Cattle are considered one of the most valuable assets for many local families. In some cases, a single cow can represent months or even years of hard work. That is why negotiations often take a long time before a deal is finally made. As you walk through the market, you can easily hear people raising their voices during bargaining. With hundreds of people and the constant noise of livestock, Speaking quietly simply isn't enough.
Giờ như này có chỗ li đó tiếng giờ. Ồ, bé tu tôi xí. Ồ, có mua tăng đó bé tu nó hòn đâu nè. Bé chưa hòn đâu vậy? Ít bả chết xuống.
Many local families also bring dogs to the market. For some households facing economic difficulties, selling a young dog can provide a small but important source of income. Most of the dogs sold here are only 5 to 6 months old. They are usually bought by other families and raised to guard their homes and farms.
Em mua chợ lo. Chợ. Ồ, bây giờ chợ ai chị à? Có cửa lo. Ồ, quân hạ thế à? Cô rồi lo. Đây mua lấy giá. Đấy bữa thế lo. Ôi chào mà, bữa tao mua tao này, cái này. Tại chị nó bữa tao mua tao cho lên được. Ồ lo. Ok. Ôi chào mà, đến giờ.
Inside the market building, visitors can find stalls filled with colorful, traditional Hmong clothing alongside everyday garments. Many vendors wake up as early as 3 a.m. to travel from their villages and set up their stalls. As a result, before customers begin arriving, some of them take the opportunity to get a little rest and catch up on sleep.
Ít cứ có túi rồi nó. Đã.
Túi rau mà.
Có tôi mua cỡ số lượng có mua đó chưa ha?
Tôi một cả thế nào rồi. Thì lẩu lo chế của chị đó chị chế cũng xé cải lo chế xé cải em tôi mua nó cả thế nào.
Ít nó có hia tàu bị chờ lúc giờ để rồi tôi dự hia tôi nè.
Hia mà chịu đó gì mà nhiều người cái nóng là xé tàu chưa thành là xé tàu on luôn đi.
Chưa thành xé tàu on luôn đi.
Chưa thành là cho trong luôn này đấy, của tàu nó cả thế.
While the outdoor market is filled with the sounds of trading and bargaining, the dining area inside is just as busy. Hundreds of people gather around the pho stalls, warming themselves with a steaming bowl of pho for breakfast before continuing their day at the market. Pho in Meo Vac is quite different from what many visitors might expect. Local people here usually do not eat beef because cattle are considered valuable assets for farming and family income. Instead, pho is often served with chicken, pork, and pork intestines.
Okay, so here is a bowl of pho in Meo Vac Market.
After 2 hours of exploring and filming the market, I was pretty hungry, so I ordered a bowl of pork pho topped with fried pork belly and boiled pork knuckle. Honestly, the broth tasted quite light, perhaps because it isn't a traditional pho broth, but the pork itself was incredibly tasty and definitely the highlight of the dish. The market is not only a place for buying and selling goods, but also a place where friends meet and catch up with each other. Many people gather to drink tea, soft drinks, or even corn wine while sitting along the roadside like this. People arrive at the market very early in the morning and begin heading home surprisingly early as well. By 9 or 10 a.m., many have already started their journey back to their villages. For some, the trip to the market takes more than 2 hours on foot, so leaving early is necessary. As you can see, many people carry large amounts of goods with them, even while riding motorbikes. As the market slowly comes to an end and people begin their journey back to their villages, Meo Vac returns to its quiet mountain landscape, but the stories, the smiles, and the warmth of the people remain. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey through Meo Vac Market. I hope this video has helped you discover a different side of life in the mountains of northern Vietnam. See you again in the next adventure.